Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Hi, Paul. Fine, thanks. You?
I just got back from flying a ship. I got back in the door at 5 o'clock.
Good timing.
Hey,
Hi,
Lance, how
Lance
you doing, buddy?
and Tim.
And Mr. Tim?
Hmm. Oh, dear.
So, how'd your day go today, Mark? Or is this early morning for you?
No, it's
Evening?
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, okay.
It's been sort of drizzly rain on and off all day.
Ah, well, I had to go get that ship. It's bright sunshine, and it's warm. It's 75 degrees out, and
Uh-huh. And it's
Mr.
not
Skyfly, how you doing?
it's not particularly cold. It's why keep putting that bloody advert on. 14 degrees,
Ah,
whatever that is in your money. Echo, what's 14 degrees centigrade in Fahrenheit?
14 degrees Celsius is 57.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
There you go, 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Which is kind of average for us, really.
yeah.
Mm. KP index has dropped down to 2.3.
Yeah, it's back in line again. Yep.
Yeah. Let's check where my parcel's got to.
Oh my. They did say the pollen count is up here. I never used to have any like allergies, like that kind of stuff, until I turned about 50 years old. Then all of a sudden, boom.
Uh-huh. Sure, I understand that. According to this, my parcel is arriving tomorrow. This is the tracking on my remote control I've sent back. It's so the collection scan at 4:15 p.m. today. Then we have your parcel. Then it had departed from Manchester at 7:30 p.m. and then arrived at Castle Donington in the Midlands at 9:20 p.m. and it's having an export scan.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it says that it will be delivered by dinner time tomorrow. So it's going to go from Castle Donington, which is not far from Birmingham, to Holland before dinner time tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. It'll take a day or so to get through customs. Because up until the last time I looked, it still said that we've corrected your postcode. I still don't know why my postcode would have been wrong on their label. Seeing as how they sent the label.
Oh, they sent you the label? Yeah.
Yeah, DJI sent the label. So I can't see why there should be a wrong postcode on the label. And if there is, how on earth they knew that it was wrong and what to actually change it to at UPS. Joe's his football match into or something.
Yeah. Well, he's taking pictures.
Yeah. I know Laura sent an invitation to watch them playing Euro Trucks this afternoon.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But, I mean, David's at the flat and Laura's at her sister's.
Well, they got their hands full.
Yeah. With all the kids. Hi, Joel, Daryl. Yeah, I downloaded a few backgrounds this afternoon after Justin told me where it was to do it. as you can see. So how many ships did you get today?
This makes the one I just did 4. No, 3.
All that driving to and from.
I don't know where Justin is. Probably playing games.
Possibly.
Evening all, morning.
Hi,
whatever.
Dominic.
Dominic, hey, how'd it go?
I've got a. That's why
hasn't
I was.
yet.
Wait. That's what I fell asleep too early last night and didn't get the chance to say that the operation's been postponed at the moment.
Uh,
They have a number of bed issues.
Yeah, that's probably why they sent you home in the
Bed, so
first place,
they
isn't
had
it?
to- Yeah. They're hoping to do it early next week. So
well, you got a reprieve on dealing with it, but you also have to have it done. So
I know that I'd rather get it over and done with than wait.
Yeah.
So
it just gives you more time to worry about it, right?
yeah, that's what I mean. Now I've got to psych it up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I've got to. I was in the frame of mind of, yep, let's get this done. Sent out heaps of text messages to friends,
Yeah.
and that was about probably 2 hours after I left here. I was sitting down for the morning coffee and just ripping off texts for friends, emails, group chats, whatever. Then they called me about 5:30 p.m. my time and said, "We got some bad news. We have to postpone because they've got issues fitting beds in." And you know what hospitals are like. They've got funding issues or.
Well, you don't want to be sitting on a gurney out in the aisle. That's for sure.
Yeah.
At least you managed to be able to have breakfast.
Actually, we didn't even get there. It didn't even go there.
Yeah, no, I mean breakfast at home rather than not.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but it gives, as I said to them, it gives me a chance because initially tonight, my time, we were having a birthday party because it's my birthday on Sunday. And initially I said to them, I'm going to have to not cancel. I'm just going to have to not turn up to this birthday dinner. So when I get that call, I had to, furiously send text to people and say, yeah, I'm back into the dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, don't invite somebody else in my place. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just funny how it went. Yeah, frantically retexting the people I'd already texted, and then I was going to join in your show, the show last night, and then because it's 11 p.m. here when Paul goes on for his morning.
Yeah.
It got to about 10:30 and I went, nah, just been too much. There's just been too much going on today. I had to, so I thought I'd get on now and just explain the whole situation, which is less than ideal, but
Mm.
you got to roll with the punches.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
So hello to everybody in the chat that I've missed, and to get the message out to pretty much everyone that's really cared about the whole situation.
Oh, everybody cares about you, Dominic.
I know, but I'm just saying, to get the message out, I spent an hour and a half. Basically, I had my morning coffee, started typing all these either text messages or Facebook chats, Instagram chats, whatever. By the time I'd finished, it was time for lunch.
Yeah.
And then as I said, I get a call about 5:30 in the afternoon. Initially, the setup was they were going to give me a call between 3 and 7 to tell me the information, to say, okay, you need to get there at such and such time to give me the onboarding. But then they rang me and said, well, we've got some bad news. We can't fit you in. So I had to go back to everybody.
Back to square one, everybody you contacted. Yeah.
Yeah, so looks like I'm going to probably have to do that again when they give me some more information.
Yeah.
So if I missed anybody,
It's
I'm sorry.
unintentional.
Yeah. When I've got a volume of people I had to get through. Because I've got friends outside of this community. I've got another community that I had to let know. And then I've got another I've got another section of friends that are a different theme. I've got another section of friends that have a theme, and this is a section of friends that has a theme. So I've got pretty much 3 or 4 different sections that don't it's like a Venn diagram. There are too many people that are in all 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that, Warren.
Talking about Venn diagram.
Yeah. Yes, and I totally agree. Life, the universe, and everything. 42.
Yeah.
Warren, yes. I've been in hospital. Well, I've been overnight in hospital for 3 occasions now. The second one, they did go both ends, because the first one I had was a hernia, and they did a gastroscopy that went down to check the hernia. The second one, I went right up
up the alimentary canal.
Yeah, right up the wazoo, and now it's in a similar spot, but I only did an ultrasound. But I've had one up there and one up there, because all the problems I've had are almost in the same spot, almost in the middle now. We talk about our problems. Yeah.
Well, you've about done it all.
Yep. Just hope nothing else. Just hope nothing else goes on me.
Just added your birthday to my calendar.
Yep. Yep.
Hi, Brian.
56.
Warren.
Yeah. 56. It's a sad realization. And I'm going to say this because I'm normally a happy-go-lucky sort of guy that always jokes it with everybody. But unfortunately, I've got to get serious for a minute. 56 is actually a number my sister never reached. I had a sister that was born in 1958. She passed away with lung cancer in 2011. She was only 53. So
Wow.
For 3 years, I've lived a life 3 years that she didn't. And another friend of mine, who was a really close friend, only made 47. And he would have turned 60, 60, 63 last year.
Well, my youngest brother died the day he was born.
Oh,
He was stillborn.
sad to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skyfly said he had a stroke and
And
his gallbladder
He
out.
would have been called Paul. Well, he is called Paul, even
Oh,
though
okay.
he don't. There.
Yeah, yeah. It's our time. It's our time. Yep. You got to go. You got to go.
Yep.
Actually, and with all this, with all these text messages, I found out probably 7 or 8 people I know have had their gallbladder out. So I'm not special.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
imagine the average age for people getting their gallbladder out is in their 40s or early 50s, you know?
Well, so
Ain't
far,
that
the
right?
only thing I've lost is a toe.
Yeah, my brother's lost his toes, but he's had open heart surgery. He's got a pacemaker and a few
Well,
others.
mine was because I stood on that rusty nail and it went septic.
Oh
And
no.
the abscess blocked the blood flow to the toe, and the toe died.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ended up with a stick of charcoal instead of a toe.
Which toe is it?
It's the one next to the big toe on the left foot.
Oh, okay. That's where my sister had the problem with her toe.
Your number 2 toe.
Yeah.
I haven't lost toes, but I've lost toenails.
Oh,
Both
both my big toenails keep coming off.
yeah, big toe. Yeah, I've lost both.
Yeah.
Okay, that appendix I still have. Strangely.
Yeah, I've still got mine.
Yeah, Akira showed Warren's. Yeah, no, Frank. Yeah, it's funny. I it wasn't until just before my 48th birthday that I had a hospital stay, which I think is strange. Now I've been there three overnight stays, and I've been to emergency 4 extra times. One of them was kidney stones. 3 kidney stones I've had, and they've been in the last 18 months. And I reckon the kidney stones probably, worked its way to gall and the other parts of the body. Julie,
Yeah.
I need to. I'm going to go to the. I'll be back. I'm just going to go to the gentleman's room.
I know. I know. Go to the loo.
So Dominic's 56, and Mikey was 58 on Monday. And I'll be the opposite way around to Dominic. I'll be 65 next in August.
I don't know what you're talking about, Tim, but he says his 30s were awesome. He became a spear donor,
Sperm donor.
sperm donor. Okay.
That's when he had his kids.
Tim's done it all. The oh, Frank, how's it going? Oh, okay. Crescio said that he spent most of 2019 and 2020 in the hospital, and that's where he got interested in drones.
Yeah.
Waypoint says 60 was very depressing for him.
The age of 60 or 1960?
I think the age is 60. Anybody want to join me? Come on in. Don't be bashful. Don't be shy. The link is at the top of the chat, even if it's just for a few minutes. Come on in. Here comes Justin now. What's up?
I
with-
just said,
I'm fine. Freaking slept all damn day.
how's your stomach?
All right. I just had a really bad migraine this morning. It made me sick.
Oh,
Uh,
And then I took, I couldn't find my migraine medicine.
that's not
And
good.
I went and laid down and then I woke, next thing I know, I was just out and I woke up and it was fucking 2 o'clock and I went on David's for a little bit. I laid back down again.
you're just a youngster, Brian.
I had to wait for Sarah to get home with my medicine.
Should have told her to bring some marijuana home.
Tim says he gets up at 3 a.m. for work every day, and on the weekends he parties.
Well, you drink alone, I wouldn't call that partying.
Well, Justin, did you hear about Dominic?
What?
He got ready to go have his appendix taken out. I mean, his gallbladder.
Uh-huh.
And they called him at the last minute and canceled it and said they're going to reschedule next week sometime.
Yeah, bad. I had bad issues. So
Tell him unacceptable. You'll take your business elsewhere.
yeah, well,
Well, it means he can go to his own birthday party now.
yeah, because we're having a birthday dinner tonight because a couple of other friends that I've got are on the 16th and the 17th. So which is it's your
Today and-
today,
today
your
and tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, your today and your tomorrow, and my yesterday, my today.
Mm.
Uh,
It's my mate's birthday on the 17th. I'm his youngest daughter's godfather.
I'm going to pitch some peanuts. Be right back.
I think he'll be. He's 8 years older than me, so he'll be 73.
I think trying to think the other because I've got a group of friends we call the Friday crew, and we've just met at various pubs and the like,
Mhm.
and we've been doing this for 25 years, and it's
Mhm.
grown. It's actually grown to 14
Yeah.
at the moment. So it can be anywhere from 2, 3, 5, 10, 14 on any
Mhm.
Friday. And it's sort of like, you'll get the text will go around. Oh, do you want to do lunch, or you want to meet up at the pub, or
Mhm.
some of them, a couple of them have retired, a couple of them are part-time, a couple of them are self-employed. So I've got people from all walks of life, and in that group, most of them are actually, I think, probably 3/4 of them are older than me.
Mhm.
We've got two of them. We've got two people in their 80s.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying, come the beginning of August, I reverse your numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the numbers reversed now. It's good this year because I've got the double. Last
Yeah.
year was better. And the year before was even better than that.
Mm.
And it's 53, you're gonna be 35. Here we go. I've got another
Another
text
thought.
and a phone call coming. So I'll be back in
Okay.
a second.
So I take it you didn't go on with with Laura this afternoon either, then, Justin.
David was live.
Oh, I got
wa-
the invitation from Laura.
oh, well, yeah, she just sends out the link, so.
Mm.
No, I was on David's for a little bit, but just me and Donald.
Mhm.
Down was the entertainment.
I was on there with David for about 30 minutes and then Donald came on for a little while.
I was watching the second film of the three Dragon Hearts.
I think he ended it around 4. And I went laid back down again.
Then I spent an hour talking to my mum on the phone while she was still lucid enough to talk.
And I guess my medicine was on the floorboard in the car. I must have dropped it in there or something.
Well, really?
Mm.
Had to wait till Sarah got home.
Well, kind of finishing Dominic's story, it's because his birthday's on Sunday.
I guess something happened with David's channel where it got reset again or something because he had nobody had wrenches again. So he had to go give everybody wrenches again. That happened like 6 months ago.
Yeah. I picked up 2 new subscribers yesterday from where would that have been?
He's not talking about Paul's show, Andrew. He's talking about Laura or David's.
What's that?
Oh, Tim said he didn't get a link because he was talking about David's show. Andrew said it's at the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, no. was talking about David this afternoon.
They hadn't been live in like 2 months, so. Oh, Tim, Fortnite did another update today too. Clicked
Yeah, I
on it
know.
earlier.
We've got
Clicked
2
on it
new
earlier.
subscribers from the Drone Show Live, which is a British live stream instead of an American one.
About the British.
Yeah, so that was on at 8 o'clock our time. A couple of hours before Paul.
Because I saw David's live stream. He said something about there was a technical glitch with YouTube and moderators.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
happened to him like 6 months ago where he came in one day and a bunch of people didn't have wrenches and a bunch of people that were his normal panel members were all blocked on his channel for some reason. And he had to go into the studio. I had to show him how to go in the studio and unblock everybody.
I mean, a glitch with moderators happens, I mean, somewhat regularly with YouTube with somebody.
I've never had it
Mhm.
happen on my channel, but yeah, it's
Just
No,
let
I've
YouTube says you're supposed to sparingly give out wrenches, so I don't know if that's a thing or not. But like I
I've never
said, the
my
whole
channel
wrench.
either.
But like I said, the whole wrench thing is like giving
Mind you,
everybody wrenches is kind of an exclusive thing I've seen in the drone community because a lot of other communities don't do that where they give everybody wrenches.
Well, it allows you to click on the name and go to the channel.
Like me and David were talking earlier, they need to put like a different level in there called maybe like name it like trusted chat, and where you can give people the
Yeah.
ability to drop links and stuff, but they're not moderators. You know,
I
Mm.
think there's what 2 or 3 levels of moderator, and
There's
the
only
top one
2.
you can block, uh,
There's moderator
toss
and
them out of chat.
Yeah, the
No,
super moderator.
Yeah,
there's
super moderator.
there's moderator, and then the one they call managing moderator. The
Mm.
managing moderator can block, they can moderate the moderators plus people in the chat without wrenches. They just can't moderate other managing mods or the owner of the channel.
Mm.
But like I said, technically YouTube says that you're supposed to give those wrenches out sparingly. You're not supposed to be giving them to everybody.
So I have seen a few channels give them out to everybody.
Well, that's
Yeah.
basically what I was saying is like that's exclusive, like as many live channels as I've been to in different communities. That seems to be something that just the drone community does. Because you go into a lot of other communities, they don't give everybody wrenches. They only give it a select few wrenches, and that's it.
Yeah. Then YouTube should start managing the platform better.
Honestly, they need to give an actual directive of what they mean. Like if they want you to only give 10 wrenches out, then they should limit the amount you can give out. You know, or
Yeah.
they should give you an exact number in the rules and say this is how many you're supposed to give out.
Yeah, Rigger. It's near the Texas A&M campus, Pelican Bridge,
Yeah,
Galveston,
but if
Texas.
you're not a moderator, you can't click on somebody else's name, go to their channel and subscribe to them.
Oh, there was a barge that hit another damn bridge. Jesus.
I think it's the one that hit yesterday.
I didn't hear about that. Did it collapse the bridge or just hit it?
Where was
A
it at?
piece near Galveston, Texas, near the Pelican Bridge. It connects Galveston to the Texas A&M campus.
Yeah, but did it knock the bridge down?
A small piece along the edge, yes. But beginning next year, the state already has a plan to replace the bridge, which is from 1961.
Well, the thing they were
Oh.
going on our news tonight was about
Oh, that's-
the Suez Canal getting blocked again.
oh yeah, I remember when that tanker was about 4 or
yeah.
5 years ago.
That
Like
was
them,
the
Yeah,
Evergreen.
it took them like fucking 2 or 3 months to figure out how to unlodge it. You had
Yeah,
all these
'cause-
people, dude. You had all these people coming on YouTube doing videos, like giving these really good methods on how to get that ship out of there. And yet those people were still sitting there scratching their damn heads. How are we gonna move this thing? Dude, that's a vital waterway.
Ship
Blow
and
the,
tow it. Mm.
you either do that or you blow the bitch up and get it out of the way. Like if you have to
It-
detonate it and blow it out of pieces.
Excuse me,
like, fine.
Justin. Tim
Torpedoes.
Jackson wants to know what you said about Fortnite.
Oh, there was an update for it. I don't know what the update covered because it didn't say. But I went into the game for a little bit. I didn't really see any difference in the game, so I don't know.
Don't they put a little, I don't know, a poster board or something? Or note that says
No, they don't do
update, this is what it does.
no, they don't give the things that tell you what the update covers, but there are places you can look it up and it'll kind of cover it.
Yeah, like Apple and DJI fixes minor bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't list what the bugs are, so it doesn't really give you that great of a breakdown.
Yeah.
It'll just say fixed bugs or something like that.
Mm.
Fixes
Most likely-
security glitches.
Most likely it was I mean, being Fortnite, it probably an update to new gear or something. I don't know.
Corey thinks it's an update for the item shop to come out with new stuff.
It might be, but they supposedly do an update in the item shop every day at 7 PM. When I was told by Jason, I don't know. Apparently they do that every single day. They update the item shop. So they said that they put all the new stuff at 7 PM every day.
I wonder
But-
how often they actually update the server itself. Like replace servers.
They did that
Maybe-
about a week and a half ago. They shut down the servers for like 6 hours to do maintenance on them.
It might have
Yeah.
been to block everybody with anything less than a 3000 series graphics card.
But
'Cause,
every time,
servers only last for so many years, being run for so many hours a day.
no, they did some server maintenance about a week and a half ago, but they also caused a lot of glitches after they did that too. There was a audio glitch that me and Tim and a couple people experienced where you'd be in the game and you'd fire your gun and it would do the audio for the rounds going off, but then it wouldn't stop. It would just keep going. And it was
Yeah.
like the audio got stuck. And then there was a
So
couple
in-
other glitches too.
So the sound of the gun firing sounds like it
It's
just
just
keeps
continuous.
extended.
Yeah, it just keeps going and then you get to the point where it's so loud you can't hear anything.
Dominic, you okay?
He's on the phone.
My
good?
internet's really having bad time at the moment.
And yeah, it is. It's
You,
your voice. We heard what you were saying, but it was sort of fragmented.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. My internet's got the shits at the moment.
should you switch server internet providers?
Yeah, no,
No. It doesn't
just
work
turn-
like that down here.
Just turn it off and turn it on again.
Yeah.
Because part of the time you just unplug the router and modem, wait
Oh, I
minute,
do regularly, but
plug it
no,
back in.
they're just having
They're-
a few issues at the moment. It's the
They're
main.
they're a third world country, Andrew. They've got crap internet.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Wow.
Crap internet.
What was that internet that Tim has there, Justin?
Starlink.
What?
Starlink.
I'm gonna
Starlink.
call it Skylink.
How's that Starlink working for you, Tim?
That works good for 'em.
I said I'm not spending $140 a month on it.
It's still 140 a month?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Every
That-
few months it gets a
Yeah,
little
that's
faster.
Australian dollars though.
140 Australian.
That's only about 80 American, is it? Something like that.
If it's 80, it's not a bad deal.
Considering the fact I'm paying 95, I don't really want to pay any more.
Well, I'm paying 90 for 1 GB down and 105 megabytes up,
What's up, Brigger? How's it going, man?
and all the channels on Virgin Cable TV plus the phone line and answer phone.
Ever since I bought my own router, I mean, my internet's been working perfect.
It's not the router, it's further down the router. Here.
Oh, it's further down the cable line, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Distribution
So-
box.
So they're
Yeah,
so basically they're working on another glitch down the line.
Seems that way, yeah.
That happens to me every few months they're doing that.
Yeah.
So I noticed my internet slowed down when they were working less than a quarter mile behind me. Where two pieces of line come together.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I've not noticed any problems with my internet as such yet. It's gone down completely for some reason once, but all I did was just use me mobile data on my phone.
Yeah, I've pretty much got a huge data plan. So
Mine's unlimited.
if it becomes, well, it's about 180 gigabyte, and I can't even get close to it. With the amount, the amount of stuff that I do, I can't get close to it.
Is there a thing where if your internet or cable is without service for so long, they have to reimburse you
Refund
for the
you, yeah.
time that
Yeah, but that's really hard to do here, unfortunately. But at the same time, it has to be off for a while.
Yeah, it has to be at
Unless-
least
And I'm
a
just-
couple of days.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's just been 5 minutes here and 5 minutes there over the last couple
yeah,
of days.
that sounds regular. I mean, they're doing work somewhere nearby.
Must be.
So
About
I've seen that.
about once a week, I unplug the router and everything, and we just reset the internet.
Reset it.
Yeah, just to refresh it.
I do mine every few weeks.
All I need to do is switch my kitchen light on at the moment because there's something wrong with one of my kitchen lights and it just blows the main fuse on the house. So everything switches off and resets.
Mark, hire an electrician.
Nah, screw it. Just remember not to
seriously.
turn that light on.
It's easier said than done. Electricians are fucking expensive.
I
Yeah.
know, but for Mark, I think it might be worth it before that starts a fire.
It's not going to start a fire if I don't switch it on.
Good point.
I don't know whether it's the light fitting or whether a rat got one of the cables when I had the rats.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rigger.
We had one part of the house go out not too long ago, and turned out it was a plug that was shorted out. It was hitting the metal box that it was in inside the wall, and it was shorting it out. But
Yeah.
I ended up replacing like 7 or 8 plugs on our side of the house, and I replaced the
I remember you doing
one
that.
in the
Yeah.
bathroom. Yeah. Well, all the plugs in this house was from the 70s, and there was a lot of the plugs were original plugs, and there was a point where you plug something in the wall and the shit would just fall right back out. Like there was
Yeah,
nothing holding the plug when you'd plug it in the wall and just want to fall back out. So I was like, fuck this, dude. We went to
But
Walmart one day
why
and I
is
got
not-
like,
It's like,
Why
why
do
is
you
not shot
consider
going
a
in?
house built in the 70s as old?
well, I mean, for the amount of times when it's the original plugs in the walls, and you can clearly tell that when you take them out, that these are old ass plugs that were probably from the 80s or 70s.
Oh,
Think about how
Tim,
over the years how many people were plugging in and
Timsy.
out of them, you know.
Mr.
After about
Jackson.
20 years, man, plugs will start getting worn out.
Mr. Timbo, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Mr.
Good,
Jackson?
how are you?
My house was built in
Good evening, sir.
1934.
Okay, it's pretty good.
You getting ready to go to work?
I am at work. I've been at work for 2 hours.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Another 8 to go.
It's not raining, is it?
Drizzling.
Oh,
Mm. That's what's just about to happen here.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, I got the third monitor running.
What, did you find a cable or you went and got one?
I bought one after work, and then
Okay.
because we're a third world country, I couldn't get a display to display cord, so I had
Yeah.
to order it off the fucking internet. Unreal.
Yeah.
If I go to Walmart, they don't have they either have, you can get display to display, display to HDMI. I think are the two that Walmart carries.
I can get an HDMI to display, which I got yesterday, but you can't get over a 2 meter. I need a 5
Oh.
meter because I'm
Oh,
gonna have
yeah,
the
if you want a
more
long way
PCBs
through.
on the wall.
Yeah, if you're gonna want a long one, that's a specialty cable. You're probably gonna have to find it online.
I did. I bought it from Amazon. It's coming tomorrow. But it pissed
'Cause
me
at
off, man. Third
Walmart-
world
Love
country, you
Amazon.
can't buy it in the store. Jesus.
Yeah, at Walmart, you can't get a display cable that long. It's usually like a 3-footer. If you want anything, the only ones that they sell that are really long are just regular HDMI cables.
that's good
Yeah,
news,
I got it
Jody.
ordered. I got it ordered, so it's coming tomorrow. Then Sean has
Good
to catch up
news.
with me. Sean has to catch up with me so he can go inside my computer and configure the GPU. For now, it's running
Yeah.
all right, but it needs to be configured to get high quality.
Dude, back when I had those Dell monitors, I bought every cable that they made. I have HDMI to DVI. I got HDMI to VGA. I got DisplayPort to VGA. I got DisplayPort to DVI. I got every
Yeah, I
damn
got-
combination you
Uh,
can think of.
I got a few of those.
I got them too, but they're shit because they weigh down the back of the monitor.
Mm.
It's crap.
HDMI to RCA, HDMI to SCART.
USB to HDMI.
Well, they're so cheap on
Mm.
Amazon, dude. I bought like 2 of every one of them because I wasn't sure which one was gonna work because of the way these old monitors were.
Jody.
I had- And so I ordered
I
a
got a
shit ton
box.
of cables.
Yeah, I got a box full of cables, and I went through them. That pissed me off. I didn't have the HDMI to display, which I thought I did. Shits me.
Tim, Frank Rizzo said, I just got a call for my throat surgery. They said I don't have cancer. And then Jody
yeah,
said,
good on-
Yahoo, no cancer in my throat. Yeah,
Yeah,
Good
good on-
news.
still sore.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah.
Congrats.
And then Jody says, I started crying, told the lady, I love you. I love you.
Well, Noddy Holder got throat cancer and he's still singing, so
Who did?
Yeah. Hey, Justin,
Noddy
our
Holder.
Hmm.
okay, go ahead, Mark.
Noddy Holder.
What,
The
Tim?
lead singer of Slade.
Oh,
Go ahead, Tim.
Okay, you sure? Okay.
Yes.
Are you going to be up at about 6 a.m.?
Should be, yeah.
Radio. I'll call you. Make sure you're up.
Yeah, Corey's, because these old Dell monitors I had, some of the ports that were on the monitors didn't work, so I wasn't sure which one was gonna work, so I went out and bought like $60 worth of cables, and it was every combination cable you could think of. And I actually like the fact that I have them though, because if I ever need one, I have two of every single kind there is. Any
Let me ask
combination
you
you
a
could think
question.
of, I got them.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. Do you have a little square thing that plugs in the back of your TV and goes to DisplayPort? I don't know what it's called. Something like a Fire thing or a 4K.
Uh,
I have
one
no
of
idea
them,
what that is.
one of them used to
I
be
don't
a
have one of those.
FireWire.
No, I
It's a
don't
little
know what that is.
square. It's a little square thing that you plug it in and it goes to a DisplayPort on the back of your GPU. I don't know what it's called because I got it on the back of my TV, and the guy said, "Oh, if you hook that up, you'll get better quality." I said, "I don't really, I don't want to
Does
spend
it
$50
have a
on a damn
little red?
cord."
RCA?
Does it have a little red light inside it?
I didn't look at it that close.
If it has, it's an optical cable.
Yeah, I don't know what it's for. It goes in the back of, it goes into display. Corey might know. Did Corey say anything in the chat?
He said
little-
he said it
He
might
said-
be mini DisplayPort to DisplayPort.
He said VGA to
Okay.
DVI to
Just
HDMI
get the
DisplayPort.
cable that you got, dude. Don't. It's not going to give you such a better picture. You're even
Yeah.
going to notice anyway.
It's already ordered. It's already ordered. It
Yeah,
comes
don't
along.
even worry about it.
Mhm.
'Cause if it's a newer TV, most likely you can do wirelessly from your computer to your TV.
No, thank you.
No, if you're doing gaming, you can't do wireless. You'll have too much of a lag. Trust me, I've tried that. It doesn't work.
Fuck wireless. That's stupid.
I did a wireless. I set up one day. I did not too long ago. I set up one of the TVs as a wireless monitor. And I was like, maybe I could sit in the bed and game, if I didn't want to feel like sitting in the chair at the computer. And it didn't work. It was so laggy, dude. It was ridiculous. I was like, nope, can't do this.
Well, at least you tried it.
Yeah, it's not good doing it that way.
Corey wants to look up what model of TV. We can look it up.
I'm sure he probably doesn't know the model off the top of his head, though, Corey.
Or what brand is it?
It's a Samsung, but that doesn't narrow it
Okay.
down. You could say I have a Samsung 4K,
It's-
but that's about 100 different models of TV. So
Yeah, now it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
you actually have to have the model number, which I doubt Tim knows off the top of his head. He'd have to wait till he got home and then message Corey send Corey the information off the back of the TV.
He doesn't know it off the top of his head.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Mine's
I had
a-
to jump out.
A BU 8000.
Oh, I was saying Corey wanted to know what model TV it was so he could look it up, but the problem is you probably don't know the model number off the top of your head.
No, I don't. I can take a picture of the panel on the back when I get home.
Cool. Because like I said, you could tell him it's a Samsung 4K, but that doesn't narrow it down,
Yeah.
That could be
It's
100 different models of TV.
It's
Uh-huh.
it's a UHD crystal 4K.
That still doesn't
Well,
narrow it down.
UHD is 4K.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yeah, I'll take a picture of the.
though.
You know what I mean. I'll send you that picture, and we'll be on the chat anyway, talking if he's going to be playing. So
The
I'll let him know.
Samsung could have 30 different models of that TV with all different plugs in the
I'm-
back that are different setups.
I'm wondering
Yeah.
when Samsung comes out with the 8K or 10K.
And
16K or 32K.
There are
That's
8K TVs out, but they're stupid. They're a waste of money.
Yeah, it's
Tim, if you put the TV's model number in Google, you should be able to download the user's manual.
Because 8K, I think
Samsung are pretty good with that.
8K to be even efficient, I think it has to be on a 150-inch screen or something
Yeah.
ridiculous. So
'Cause-
it's
Well, I got-
going out and buying a 60-inch 8K, you're just wasting your fucking money.
Well,
'Cause-
when I got this TV, it was $1,800. You remember when I got it, Justin?
Yeah, it was probably like a $500 TV over
It's
here.
like 800 now. It's
That'd
like
be about
800
right.
now.
Because about 2 years ago, I saw an 8K that was like a 75-inch for $3,000, high end. It was a Q
Yeah,
series.
but you're wasting your money
Why?
buying an 8K.
Why would you even
4Ks
get an 8K? That's stupid.
I know. I saw it when I
Yeah.
was at Best Buy.
Yeah, that's a waste of money. You're better off just
Waste.
sticking with 4K.
If you're rich and famous and you're a millionaire, yeah, go get it. But nah. Other than that, that's stupid.
I just
Just
walked
think
and
of the
looked.
bandwidth.
I just looked at it.
Yeah, just think of the
Look
bandwidth
nice.
though. Holy crap. The bandwidth, you wouldn't be able to play anything else in your house.
You should have seen how thin
But he
it is.
streams in 8K any damn
Good
way.
God.
So
Well, not on your speed of internet. No, Tim, you're right there.
You're funny, Mark.
no, and nobody streams in 8K anyway.
Yeah,
So it doesn't
exactly.
matter.
Yeah.
That's difficult right
Yeah.
now in today's day.
I'm getting better speeds. See, this is why I think Starlink is reasonable for me, 140 a month, because any other service I can get, I can't get speeds that I get with Starlink. So why would I spend the money on everything else when I can just do a flat 140 a month and get the speeds that, and they're getting better every week.
Yeah, because you're out in the middle of nowhere, so your choices are limited anyway.
Yeah.
It's just like a lot of
very-
people in the US that live in these Midwest states, you know, these the middle of the United States where the population's really low and towns are really small. They don't
Yeah.
have cable and cable internet and all
You-
that shit run into their towns.
Uh,
So they have
They
to
don't even offer 1 gig internet over here in Australia yet. They're trying to get it, but they don't even offer it yet.
Well, even
Just-
if you get 1 gig, you're only going to get about 750 down anyway.
Justin, do you want to see the 8K get 16? No, the 16K TV. See the link Corey just put in the chat.
that's
110
fucking ridiculous.
110-inch TV.
That's still not big enough though, technically, because in 8K you're supposed to get the full effect of an 8K, you have to have at least, I think it's like 150-inch screen. So that, to me, that's so stupid to waste money on buying something like that.
Why did I go blind? Okay.
I mean, you literally have to have like a theater set up in your house to even experience real 8K. And plus your eyes, I think, we were talking about
adjust.
it one day. And there's something with your eyes where it can only visually see to a certain point anyway, and then it's just,
Yeah.
it doesn't make a
Uh-huh.
difference after that.
That's right. I'm happy with 1080, but the 4K TV I got, I'm happy with the resolution and everything it gets. It looks
These
beautiful.
it's just a marketing strategy for these companies, because there are people out there that will go buy that TV because they think they're getting something amazing, and it's really, they're not actually seeing it.
Right.
Cool.
Hey, ask Corey in the chat if he got different skins yet.
And how
see if
far he
he
went
said-
into the battle pass.
I got two pages left I did the battle pass, did everything else except the quests. I got 2 more pages.
I
so
got
what?
2 out of
6
the
more
bonus. Yeah, I got 2 out of the bonus pages done. But there's 7 of those.
Yeah.
Battle pass I got completely finished.
Yeah, battle pass, it's done for me.
You see this TV coin put on here?
Check your messenger, Justin. I replied.
I was just going to say hello to Laura then when you said that.
That's yeah. Corey had 200 and I want to say when I asked him last, he had like 270 something stars, so he'd be able to unlock probably. There's
10?
what? how many pages are there? 17
14.
or
14.
14 pages. So he probably were able to unlock about 8 or 9 of them, maybe.
Now about 10 because that's what I got with the battle pass. So yeah, you'll be able to get
Because
some skins and stuff. Probably about 5 with that, I think. I'm not sure.
I think when I had 200, I had 280 something when I got the battle pass, and I was able to unlock, I want to say 9 or 10 pages, something like
Yeah, I
that.
think I did 10. I think I did 10. I just got
Yeah.
done with the last page. No, I'm sorry. I got 2 left of the quest, but I just finished the battle pass because I'm at level 101 now. I just finished that this morning.
I think I'm at like level 124 now.
Yeah, because of your kid sweatshop.
Oh, they haven't played it at all in the last series. I've just been playing.
There's an 85-inch Samsung for $5,300.
Yeah, you should get it, Andrew. Go get it.
It's a high-end Samsung.
That's like pocket change to you, Andrew. Go get it. Get it.
Oh no, I'm not buying it. I was just curious how much it would be.
Did you read that, Justin?
I'm reading what Corey put in the chat.
No, read the messenger. I replied to you.
Oh, hold on.
Yep.
Corey put, I'm still waiting for the Christmas stuff.
Christmas.
Yeah. He said thanks
I
again
can't wait.
to him.
No worries, man. Thank you for letting me use your server and fucking help me out with that voice chat. That helped a lot.
So I
Well,
got the quest
83
rewards, son.
An 83-inch telly is going to be nearly 6.5 feet wide by 4.5 feet tall.
So yeah, I
Yeah.
got all
Not big
the
enough.
core. I got all the core ones done. The quest rewards are all done, and now all I've left is just to do the bonus rewards.
Can we imagine Paul Murray with a 110-inch TV?
You could watch Stream
Oh,
Time
yeah.
Live on pretty well.
He has a 65 right behind him.
With
I
that
don't
one
think-
there, 110 inch,
I want something double that.
he'd have to
Paul-
move his camera about another 4 feet away from the telly to fit it in.
Paul would not have
Dominic just good.
Paul would not have
saying,
trouble
Tim?
seeing the 110-inch TV.
You were saying?
You need to get a projector, Dominic.
I got one.
Yeah, I
was that,
won't
Paul?
mind getting a projector and painting the wall behind the existing telly white instead of the wallpaper that's there now. That would get a. Ooh, I don't know. That's
Everything's done.
foot tall. No, that'd be about 100-inch.
I'd have to remove my entertainment center with shelves in order to put a projector there.
Oh no, you put the projector on the ceiling.
Yeah. Problem is I have a fan right
And
there
just have,
where
and
I
just
would
have
put
to-
it.
Yeah, well, my lights are over there. And I'm talking about that wall behind the TV there.
Because the fan
That-
is
That would just about give me from corner to corner about 100-inch, maybe a little bit more.
I'll check that after work, Corey.
That's if you could see anything, because I've got my background on that. So you probably didn't see any of that.
Justin, did you read Messenger? I replied.
Yeah, I'm going through my messages now. So it looks like Corey has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters besides his Christmas character now. So he has 6 on.
Nice.
Oh,
Now we get to
yeah, I
keep them.
just read it.
We get to keep them, right? They don't leave after the season, do they?
No, you keep those characters.
Okay.
A Christmas character.
I
He's not
saw
a
it.
li-
seen it.
He don't play as a
no.
little fairy, does he?
No, a
No.
box is a head. A box is a head. Oh, it's funny.
I saw Jason or Justin dressed as looks like Christmas boxes all over him.
That was Corey.
Yeah,
was Corey.
excuse me.
Hey, Justin, I got the Titan character.
Oh, nice.
Rigger just called you guys nerds.
Yes, we are, Mark, just like you. You're a
Yeah.
nerd too. You're a nerd too, brother. Can't say you're not, Mark.
Hey, can you play as a dragon?
No.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah, if
unless
there's a
something comes
dragon.
out.
Yeah, if there's a dragon character that comes out, yeah.
Unless they release one.
I got all the Marvel ones. There's about
They
3
do
of
a
them.
lot of licensing with companies to do different things. Like they even had a Jason. Who was it yesterday?
Jason Bourne.
I think Jason actually killed Jason Voorhees in the game yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Somebody was
I
dressed
had,
up like Jason Voorhees.
I fought against Michael Myers. I whooped his them chains.
You want the bricklayer?
Yeah, they even
that was
have
good.
John Wick too.
Yeah, they do. I got killed by him. Fucking John Wick. Now I want him to bring out more Marvel. I love my Marvel. I mean, DC's all right, but I grew up with Marvel more than DC.
Which Marvel's your favorite then, Tim?
X-Men.
Well, you know, when you get killed when you're playing, does that mean you lost your marbles?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It can
B
be.
instead of the V. B instead of the V. Marbles, not Marvel. That's funny. I like the game, man. It stops me from drinking so much. Shit.
Well, it's good. It's therapeutic for you.
Yeah, it is. Especially being
Uh,
alone.
Tim, Rigger said,
What?
I ain't playing until I could be a lesbian seagull.
Oh, they got one of them. They got one of them. We made it up. Yeah, you got Ben
Oh.
coming down. Yep. We made one up just for
Yes.
you, Mark. God, this guy is dumb as fucking box of rocks.
I thought
You're gonna
Lance was
play,
on. Then that was your radio, wasn't it?
Yeah, my two-way. Mark, you know you're gonna play. You know you want to play Fortnite. Come on. You know it.
Donald.
Have you guys taught Donald anything yet or no?
What did Donald say? I can't see a chat.
I read Jonathan Lesbian Seagull when I was in
Yeah.
junior high school.
I think we all did.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And
What's a
Fucking seagull.
Night Train said you can use the Harley Quinn skin.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Michael?
can. And Mike, you gonna play this weekend or what? We're all probably gonna join up together.
Don said it was about a seagull that flew faster and faster until he went lickety split.
Yeah, I remember the book.
Whose split were they licking?
I'm just going to say, is that the lesbian term for it?
Yeah.
I can't remember half the books that I read in school. I know I had to read The Hobbit. I think in 8th grade to do a report on it.
Fucking hell. The Hobbit take you 8th and 9th grade to read.
Yeah, I know. Takes a couple of years.
Did you read of Mice and Men?
Yep.
Yeah, I read the book and saw the movie. Yep.
What about One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest?
Yes, I saw
Yeah,
it.
book and movie.
Yep.
Yeah, don't think that came under our auspices of English.
I read a lot of books. That's all I used to do when I was younger.
We had Tess of the Dubervilles. Homer's Iliad,
Yep, read that.
Virgil.
There was another book that had Hollow, something
Oh, To Kill a
Hollow.
Fucking Mockingbird.
To Kill a
Hollow
Kill a
Mockingbird.
something.
Mockingbird, yeah. I read that
Hollow
one.
something. Hollow Valley, Hollow something.
Did you read To
Sleepy
Kill a
Hollow?
Mockingbird, Tim?
Sleepy Hollow. That was the book.
Sleepy Hollow, yeah. Know all about
The
that.
Headless,
It,
the
is
Headless
that the
Horseman.
Sleepy
I
Hollow?
can't
Is
hear
that
you
the?
when you both talk at the same time. I can't hear you.
Go ahead.
It just comes out like a humble.
Sleepy Hollow was the legend of the Headless Horseman
That's
Mhm.
right.
And was a movie.
and a TV series.
That was Johnny Depp that played that, wasn't it?
Correct.
I remember all that. That's a long time ago.
Were you guys in special ed that it took you 2 years to read The Hobbit?
Yeah, we were.
There it is.
There
Are
he
you,
is.
hold on. Just because I said I read it in 8th grade.
No,
Oh
they
my
said it would
God.
take you two. They said it would take you 2 years to read it. It's like what?
No, it wouldn't.
From
Oh my
junior
God.
high school on, I read the entire Hobbit and Lord of the Rings trilogy every year for a
I
decade.
have still
Well, I mean-
not read any of them.
I mean, The Hobbit was addictive when you read it. You wanted to know what was going to happen step by step after that, but
Mhm.
I didn't read the
But-
other books. So
The Hobbit was written for it's a children's book.
Mm.
yeah, it is. It's good. It's a good book.
What
But
do you
I
think
read
of the-
mostly. I read mostly Stephen King. My mom
I was
used
reading
to get me
Stephen King in
everything.
junior high school too.
Loved it.
Stephen King didn't come out until I was in work.
What was
I
the
remember
other
reading-
guy? The other author, Clive.
Clive Barker.
That's him. Yeah, I liked his books too.
Clive Barker, he's okay. I read books. I think it was Books of Blood, wasn't it?
Books of Blood. Yep.
And that had a compilation. But Weave World was probably the best thing that he wrote that I liked.
Yep. I had that
Uh,
hardback. Yeah.
Now, so that
Da-
Michael Moorcock, Douglas Adams, Terry Pratchett.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I read all those too.
Dan Brown, Angels and Demons.
Did you read any Ron Hubbard?
E.
we won't get into that one.
E. Doc Smith,
Yep.
Ray Bradbury, Isaac Asimov, Ursula Le
Ray Bradbury,
Guin.
Isaac Asimov, Arthur C. Clarke.
Yeah.
Scott Card.
Orson
Ender's
Scott
Game
Card.
series. Yeah, the Ender Game series.
Yep.
Mhm.
The
Yeah, another good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant point. That Kurt Vonnegut. Another great
Oh, yeah.
author.
yeah.
Van-
I don't think Kurt Vonnegut. I say I wouldn't recommend that to
Who
junior
is
high
this
school
god
kids, but I was
anyway?
reading it.
You work your way up to it.
Yeah, I
anybody
guess it
see
depends on
the,
what reading level you're on.
Did anybody
Bye.
see the new Hunger Games movie? Was that worth watching?
Don't know.
I don't think I've seen.
I
it.
haven't seen it. I read the book.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
It was okay. It
Okay.
was unnecessary.
Unnecessary. Yeah.
It just tells the story about Snow,
Yep,
about his youth.
Mhm.
Here, show you guys.
I don't know how much the movie's going to be, though, if it's worth even watching. I mean, I saw the other three, but
what?
That up.
Ooh, Donald.
Oh, looks delicious.
Looks like
There you go.
poison.
Nope, I boiled it enough, and I'm still feeling
I was gonna
okay.
say,
So
it looks delicious, but it's more of a side dish for me.
that is just the prep of it. Then I finished off with a couple scrambled eggs,
Mm-hmm.
then combined it all.
Mm.
Very tasty.
Very tasty.
now what was that? Because I didn't see it. I can't see it on my.
That was poke green.
Oh, yep.
Poke greens and some bacon grease.
Nice.
A few bacon
Nice.
bits in there, then added some scrambled eggs.
Well,
Oh, hell
add
yeah.
some flavor.
Yum. What about cucumber? Like diced up cucumber? That tastes good in it?
No.
No, it
Yeah.
wouldn't.
I don't. I have not read it, Rigger. Conquest
Mm-mm.
Without War by Nikita.
Gulag Archipelago is a really good book.
I heard that is a horrific book.
Well, it is horrific, but it's good that it actually is able to denote that, and it's
The other
and the
one-
way that it's written.
Another one in that vein is, I think, it was called Ordinary Men.
No,
I remember
I
that one.
haven't read that.
It's talking about the guards at the Auschwitz. No, that wasn't the guards at Auschwitz. Ordinary Men was the one about the police who volunteered to go into Poland, and
Hmm.
they went into Poland, and they were told, "You can go home anytime. There's nothing. We won't judge you for anything," and because they want to stay, they didn't want to go home to Poland, or they didn't want to go home and leave their friends and their
Mm.
compatriots in Poland to do the dirty work, and so they
Mm.
stayed. And so it was eating these guys up, but they were still bringing out like pregnant women and shooting them in the back of the head and stuff like
Mm.
that by the end of the campaign, and it was just killing them as far as mentally. But they did it because they knew somebody was going to be doing that job, and they didn't want to be the one to run away and leave that for their friends. So it's all about how you think you wouldn't make these decisions, but these were just ordinary guys. These are ordinary cops who didn't
Yeah.
intend to become monsters, but step by step they became monsters. And every one of us, or I wouldn't say every one of us, but most of us, regardless of what we think, we could become those monsters.
Yeah, if you're
that
facilitated and
sounds-
enabled by a cruel
It's a
system,
small
become
steps.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
You
what
can
that-
become that
you know what-
if you're facilitated.
And all they were
right.
doing, they want to just get the job done so they can go home to their families.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to be the ones to leave that to somebody else to do because they
Exactly.
felt guilty.
You know what
Yeah.
that sounds like? You know what sounds like? What movie that sounds like? What you just talked about?
Watership Down?
Bastard. No, Glorious Bastard. Watership Down.
I saw that movie. That
It
was
See,
sounds
good.
like glorious. It sounds like
Yeah.
Glorious Bastard. No shit.
Inglorious
Yeah,
Yes, it
Bastards.
does.
But when you actually dig deeper into Watership Down and you watch it, and you watch it as an older person, and you really dig deep into it, there's a lot that you missed as a kid.
Yep.
Because as a kid, it's more just a
A rabbit adventure
visual
story.
experience. But
Yeah.
you don't go. But the deeper you go into it,
See,
there's
I
a-
read it.
There's a deeper understanding in that movie too.
I read it in grade school. I read it in high school, and I read it when I was 30, in my 30s.
I watched
And
it
it's-
a couple of years ago and was absolutely terrified by it.
And when I was in my 30s, I was like, "Holy crap! I read this in grade school,
Yeah,
and nobody
yeah,
stopped me."
Exactly. Because you're seeking the deeper meaning of it, and when you
Mhm.
actually look even deeper and deeper, it's a terrifying story.
Well, just look at I Dream of Jeannie. I never knew that was a see-through dress until I was in my 30s. Don't look at me like that, Don.
Wait, it was see-through?
Yeah, it was. I Dream of Jeannie. Watch some YouTube videos on it.
Yeah.
Unreal. And her shirt, some of the blouses that she wore were the same damn blouse that she wore. What are they saying in the chat?
Not good
Dusty
things. A lot of stuff about you.
Yeah.
Oh, shut
Dusty talking to Rigger about watching Justin Trudeau. He was talking about how 8 out of 10 Canadians love the check you get from the Canadian Carbon Act.
Oh, there we
Anything I
go.
hear about Trudeau, I just want to know when he falls off a bridge.
Yeah, there we go. Politics. It always comes back to politics.
He just fucked his country up.
I think he's one of the youngest prime ministers they've had.
He's the stupidest.
I try not to meddle in the politics of other countries. Because it's something I
Well, I
really
don't
don't
like
know or
politics
understand.
I don't like politics either, but I hate it when a prime minister tries to treat the people like they're, peasants, and that's exactly what the hell he's doing. Anyway,
Yeah.
enough of that. I mean, we are just peasants. But,
We and as I said the other day, we are just prisoners of our own device.
Did you
That's
hear
in that
about
song. That's in the
Robert?
song.
Did you hear about Robert Kennedy Jr.'s claim that a parasite was found in his brain,
Yeah.
or a worm ate?
A worm
Part
ate
of
part of
it?
his brain.
What are y'all talking about?
Jesus. Wait a minute. John F. Kennedy gets shot in the head,
No,
and then
Yeah.
Robert
No,
Kennedy.
no,
Robert
Robert.
Robert Kennedy.
Robert.
I was
Robert.
gonna say Robert Kennedy Jr. said that a worm
Yes.
ate part of his brain, and I thought it was kind of ironic because a slug got his uncle's.
Right. Right.
Oh, God.
Exactly.
That's
Thank
a good
you.
comeback, yes.
Hey, minds think the same, man. That was
Yeah, I was
fucking
just about to say
ironic.
that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, my
Michael,
God.
Coolcat,
So, cool
another
cat.
one that can join us in this
Coolcat.
very cerebral
Uh,
discussion.
That
Cool
does
Cat's
seem
called.
ironic to me. Sorry.
Cool Cat said, "Hey, beautiful sausages."
Yes.
I would never want to be a Kennedy, though. Holy fuck.
He said, "You speak
yeah,
for yourself."
I was
you
gonna say,
pig,
if
you
you're a-
peasant."
I was going to say, if you're a Kennedy, you'd be gun shy, wouldn't you?
Remember on Family Guy when one of the Kennedys, they show up to the family reunion and there's nobody there?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah, that's right."
Yeah, and we're scraping the bottom of the barrel at the moment.
Oh, my God. That's a shame, though. John Kennedy was a good president. He was trying to do good he was doing good for America, and then they got rid of him. CIA.
That's probably why. Yeah.
Did they ever prove that it was the CIA behind it?
No,
I think it will.
I
think
think
years
it's
later-
exactly. I think so. I think it's exactly what it was, and people just, like everything, they want to throw all these conspiracies out there.
But at the same time, 60 years later, and we're still talking about it.
I
We're
think
still
it's-
going to
yeah,
go
I
down
think-
that rabbit hole.
I think exactly what happened is what happened, and people just don't want to accept it.
I
I'll tell
think
you
what
the only
happened
thing
happened, but I
the only
think
thing that's funny about it is the guy that supposedly shot him. He got shot right away too.
But let's
And Ray Harvey Oswald.
but let's face it too, is presidents weren't exactly protected the best back then anyway. He wasn't the first one.
my
get
guess is that
assassinated.
Lee
No.
Harvey Oswald actually shot him. My guess is also that there were people in government pushing him to do it,
Now,
radicalizing him.
R-
We see it now.
Right, yeah, radicalizing him. But
correct
you're saying
me-
that there was a.
We see the CIA doing it to people right now. They find somebody, find the useful idiot, and have them do something that they want done.
But,
correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
Oh, you're wrong.
Harvey Oswald got shot by Ruby. What's the name? Ruby.
Jack Ruby.
Didn't he?
Jack Ruby, yeah.
Didn't he live for a little while?
I reckon it was the beekeeper.
Jack Ruby was supposedly involved with the mob. That's why
Yeah,
everybody.
but Jack
That's why there
Ruby
was-
also had incurable cancer.
That's why.
Lee,
it's
yeah.
Lee
supposedly-
Harvey Oswald shot him, and Jack Ruby shot Lee.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and because
Yeah.
of his connection with the mafia, that's where the whole conspiracy came.
They said it was all because of Cuba and shit, and things were
And-
going. I don't know.
Yeah, but you can also say that Oswald was radicalized. But was he radicalized by some sort of CIA brainwashing?
Because Dusty's saying Robert Kennedy said a worm ate part of my brain, but he's still smarter than both the idiots that is running for president, and that is
Valid point. But again,
And then the
Yeah, but you're
rest of
talking
the
about Robert Kennedy Jr., not
yeah,
Senior.
Yes.
I
Junior.
know. I know Oswald was a Marine, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Pretty
Yes,
sure.
that's where he learned how to shoot from.
that's where he was
Shoot,
trained.
as I said, 60 years down the track and we're still talking about it.
Yeah. And he was
Honestly, I
trained
could
in
really
Cuba,
give a
too.
shit less, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
In my time period, I don't give a crap.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say
Michael.
I'd say this as a
Cool Cat said Jack Ruby was just another useful idiot.
Yeah. Hey, I
That
remember
describes
coming home.
most of your presidents.
I remember coming home and watching my mom cry in the living room because Elvis Presley died.
Dude,
Yeah,
but
Who
can you,
remembers that?
Yeah,
can you really feel bad for all these rock stars that actively kill themselves by overdosing? I mean, come on now.
Yep.
I can't feel
What
bad
was
for
it
them.
again? What was it again?
Oh, sorry for
Justin,
John
the
Lennon.
32, the 32 crew or something. 30, I forget.
To me, that's
They
their
all
own
died.
stupid fault.
They all die at the same age. I forget what age it was.
yeah. Dusty's saying the rest of the Kennedys are against Robert Kennedy running for president, and they're all
See you, Dom.
voting for Trump. This is what he said.
Dom left. See you, Dom.
Bye, Dominic.
I think he
Dominic's
was having
having
an
trouble with his internet.
I
He'll
think he'll
probably
be
be
back.
back in a minute.
Yeah, he said that before.
I just
I
can't
think-
feel bad for somebody that actively kills themselves. Like if you're doing a bunch of drugs and shit and you OD, that's your own damn fault. I'm not gonna
Robert
cry
Kennedy,
over it.
Robert Kennedy Jr. is a conspiracy theorist.
But what about
That's-
the guys that got killed on stage, like Dimebag and all them? You know,
I'm
that's
saying a
bullshit.
specific reason though. I'm citing a
Yeah.
specific reason and why
Uh,
most rock stars end up dying is because of their own stupidity. It's
Well,
not because
Burton
of
didn't. Burton didn't from Metallica. He died in a plane or bus accident. Leonard Skinner,
Lynyrd
Cool
Skynyrd,
Cats. Cool Cat
Buddy
said
Holly.
Dominic. Cool Cat said
Rossington
Dominic
Collins,
Dominic
John
was shaken
Lennon.
out by CIA.
I remember the day he got shot. Jesus. John Lennon. Was that 81? 80? 81? Fuck, I can't remember.
Outside of his
Guy
New
came
York
up to get his
apartment.
autograph. Guy came
Yeah,
up to
right
get
out,
his
right on
autograph.
the street out in front of his house, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yep. And
Cool
then
Cat
wasn't
said,
it Harrison's his kid fell out the window? Was that Harrison? George Harrison's kid?
I don't know.
Ah,
Out a window.
So, yeah.
I'm not,
Yeah,
I'm
his
not
son.
a Beatle fanatic.
Oh no. The guy that sung "You Look Beautiful Tonight." Who was that?
Blowhand.
was that
Who?
Ringo?
No, Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton's son fell out the window. Yeah.
I don't think so, Cool Cat. I think it's his internet service is working on the internet
Third
cable.
world.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can't even get.
hey, Justin,
Can't even.
don't you find that kind of humorous that Tim is calling third world a situation for Dominic?
Because
Hey,
we
he
can't even
li-
get
yeah.
one gig service here. We can't
Yeah,
even get
'cause he
one gig
lives there.
service. What the
They just
hell?
changing shifts with the guy that pedals the generator, the
Yeah.
dynamo.
Kick the guy in the head. Jeez, get 1 gig service for.
Yeah.
Russia has 1 gig service. Russia, come on. Jeez,
Mark, making that wheel go round and round.
come on, Australia. Get 1 gig service, internet service. Pricks. We're like 5 years behind the times here.
Oh, you
One
have-
gig
I can't
service didn't really start getting prevalent here until about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
That means we
Now
got 4
it's
years left.
standard.
Now we got
Now-
4 years left because I came over. I had that, that Sprint phone, that flip top, and you can use it as a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Yeah, next cell.
I had that, and I came over here, and my wife to be thought it was a new invention.
Oh,
Fuck. Yeah, we're 5 years behind the times over here.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's in my memory box. Yeah. Yes, I'm 52 years old, and I have a memory box. Yes, thank you.
And a diary.
And a time
I do.
capsule.
Donald.
Yes, I do. I wrote down all the people I wanted to kill. There's 8 left. No, I'm just kidding. Jesus.
And 7 of them are Justin.
Donald,
Nah, he's
Cool
at the
Cat,
top of the list. He's at the
Cool
top.
Cat
Of
has
the
a
list.
message. Cool Cat's messages for you, Don. Partly.
Mhm. Yeah.
What was the question?
It wasn't a question. It was just talking that we've both done some research in like manipulation of people, neurolinguistic programming, and hypnosis, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the Milgram experience. Yeah, Milgram experiments.
Well, anybody
I
that grew
know
up
them.
in the 60s and 70s, the commercials were subliminal. So there you go. Well, that's what they say. Anyway.
That is true, though.
I bet you Justin is playing Fortnite right now.
you think so?
Justin, are you playing
Yeah,
with Jason?
usually when he goes quiet, he's off playing games.
Exactly. Because he has 1 gig service. Freak.
So do I.
Kick him in this shit. And so do you.
I'm mad because it's only 1.5 and we can't get to 2 yet until about another month.
Oh my god.
Justin, don't you have fiber? Fiber internet?
Nah, I got cable. Well, I don't know what they're running, I'll be honest with you anymore. They might be running fiber on part of their network.
If you got 1 gig service, it's running fiber.
Yeah.
That I do know. So
Pretty much everything runs fiber nowadays.
pretty much.
Oh yeah, they've had a
Yeah.
multi-billion-dollar project in Florida for the last couple of years. They've been putting fiber everywhere.
I started installing fiber in the ground, or laying fiber in the ground, in 1990.
Hmm.
So that's why I kicked myself in the ass, because I should have stayed in doing that. Because I
Was
was
that-
4 years in, and I was just learning how to splice fiber optics. But it was hard
Welcome
for me
back.
because I was colorblind.
Cable
Yeah.
and wireless back then, wouldn't it?
The internet hates me.
It was hard for me because I was colorblind. But I was learning how to splice it. It's pretty cool how you splice it. You see it done.
If this goes on for too long, Dominic, I would call them up and
Yeah, it's only been
Start
going on
yelling.
for about probably about 24 hours.
and you've
Yeah, so what
and you've reset everything, right?
Yeah, I might
No.
reset it again later today.
Have they not got a
But-
mobile app on your internet provider that?
Yeah. I'll
Oh,
get in
hey.
contact with them, but it seems to be a wider spread problem because I was listening to radio.
Yeah, but they
Re-
can
uh,
usually show where they've got work.
Yeah, I
crews
know.
done.
I've actually looked for that and couldn't find much. So
Was
I'll be right
there
back.
was there a lightning strike nearby?
no, we haven't had lightning in
Okay,
2 or 3 months.
because lightning hit a substation that would cause it.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, but I might
Or-
I might stay on for another, 10 or 15 minutes and then call it because I'm frustrated and I just want to get out of the house now.
Where are they far from where you are, or a ways?
What the?
The internet company, the
Yeah, you've
cable
been
internet
stuck in the
company.
hospital, Dominic. Go find something fun to do.
Yeah, I know.
Go out and get yourself some dinner or something. Go out to dinner.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna
No,
say
you're
I'd
going
love
out
to
for
go
a
back to
meal
the
tonight.
hospital
You
because
don't
they
want
had
to do
good
that
Wi-Fi
again.
there.
is anybody allowed in the lobby at the hospital?
Well, actually, what it's lunchtime now, right?
Well, Dominic's not in the hospital, you know that.
10 minutes.
I know it's not.
It's 10 minutes to 9 a.m.
But is anybody allowed
Oh, yeah,
to be
go
in the
get your-
lobby at the hospital?
Well,
Go get
he's not.
yourself some
He's not
breakfast.
in the
Yeah,
hospital.
yeah.
so-
I think they'd notice me sitting there with a computer.
The
I'd
food
go to
court,
like
the
go to
food court of
Starbucks.
the mall's open, isn't it?
Yeah. Food courts and shopping malls, yeah, are open, but I'm sitting in a dressing gown at the moment. And it's not going to look good there.
Well, yeah, it is
Do
if you
you mean
don't
a
the
robe?
breakfast.
Wait a minute. Don't you mean a robe?
No, dressing gown.
Whatever.
Fuck off.
Dressing
A
gown,
dressing
robe,
gown is
depending.
for a woman.
Andrew,
dressing
you
gown
know
No,
is
that
it's
for a
not.
his
The
surgery was put
negligee
off
is
for
for
a
the
week,
woman.
right, Andrew?
Is what?
His surgery has been put off for a week.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry, Dominic.
A
I forgot to.
negligee is for a woman.
They
There's
they
so
don't
many
have a
people
bed
I've
for 'em.
forgotten to. Yeah, there's so many people I've forgotten to comment on. So
Is it because of
Justin?
the? Is it the
What?
internet outage causing your thing to be pushed back?
No.
Hey,
no,
Justin.
no, there's industrial action.
Hold on, Tom.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Did you read that message?
Yeah, I read it.
Yeah, it's clarified.
Hey, are you
Uh,
guys
Go ahead.
Oh,
are
for
you
sure.
guys taking over become like Laura? Read your message.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Dominic, Cool Cat thought you had been taken out by the CIA.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought we were talking about John F. Kennedy there, and I was going to
Well,
go on a bit of a spiel about American politics, and the system where they're allowed to have either candidate be at the top end of the 70s and the lower end of the 80s, and they probably took me out because I was going to make a comment on the fact that both political candidates are old. So I think that was the gist of the comment I made just before I was cut off. But
Well,
as I said,
you know-
I think the political system needs to look at how old the country's leader is. I think
Let's see.
that's where the problem
Dominic,
lies.
do you have any friends with the last name Kennedy?
I used, well, it's a friend of a friend of a friend. Yeah.
Oh, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And you didn't wear your aluminum hat, did you?
there was Sarah.
David, see Cool Cat's last message in the chat.
I
Why?
can't see the chat, so
He said the CIA wants to speak to you about your profile picture and wherever you're flying, the parakeet is below 400 feet.
Yeah, don't worry about the CIA. Don't worry about the CIA. Cockatiel give no shit.
CAA, not CIA.
CAA.
The CIA
CIA,
would
I
like
think.
to discuss your
Civil
car's
Aviation
extended warranty.
Authority.
yeah.
Our equivalent to your
And-
FAA.
Yeah. The
And-
English FAA.
The CIA wants to
CIA,
talk to you about your
CIA, close
plane's
enough.
extended warranty.
No. CIA means cockatiels in action.
Yes.
There you go. And here you go, Andrew. You said you wanted to see some 3D prints that I'd done.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
Yeah, we don't ask why the zebra finch is bigger than the cockatiel. No one knows.
Exactly.
Actually, that came out quite nicely.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Well, so David, you're happy with your new printer?
Oh yes.
About time.
I
Have
think
they
there's
come and collected the old one yet then?
No. that's still sat there trembling in the hallway because I want to give it a good kicking.
Well, put some props on it and just send it for a flight.
I'm not allowed. They want it back. Some poor sucker somewhere else is going to get it.
Cool cat. Terminator Fitch 3000.
So if anyone's looking for a bamboo printer, give it a couple of days, and when they've taken it back, I'll let you know because you might get mine.
Well, when are they supposed to take it back, David?
They've not arranged it yet.
Do you think that they'll just forget about it, or?
No, I had to test the other one and give it 7 days, and then I had to let them know if I was happy with it, and if I'm happy with it, they'll arrange the collection of that and the delivery of a shipment of filament.
So, do you need more filament?
Do I need more filament?
Always need more filament.
I've got a 3D printer and it works. Of course, I need more filament.
Yeah. Because one roll of filament can only do so many prints. It's like ink,
Really? I thought they could do infinite.
right?
I thought it was an infinite amount.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
fucking gotta mute myself. Be right back.
You can't put anything past Andrew. Nope.
That's how they get you.
Get you.
No,
They
get
sell you more filament.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not
Now, does
That's
bamboo
funny.
sell filament, or you can buy other?
Yeah, you get deals from them once you buy a printer. You get like 6
No, they
months.
scrap that now. Anyone can get the same deals. You don't have to have a
Oh.
printer with them anymore.
Oh,
The bamboo club's gone.
No.
are they going to create something else in its place, do you think?
No, the club's still there. You still get your bamboo membership. You still get your points. But the problem is, you could go there and buy the filament at the same price and get the same discount. You don't have to buy a bamboo printer.
Hey, David, I got an idea. You ought to have some T-shirts and sweatshirts printed up that says "I've been bamboozled."
And I shall make them out of glow-in-the-dark filament.
Mm.
Might
I've
be a
got
bit
some-
uncomfortable to wear, but
I've got some rainbow glow in the dark filament.
Yeah, we've got shitloads because Laura wanted some. Glow in the dark green, glow in the dark purple, glow in the dark pink. What about a blue? Oh, why don't we have a rainbow one? What about a pink and yellow one? For God's sake.
Are there glow in the dark llamas?
There
There
will
are
be.
now.
Yeah, its name is Laura.
Yeah, there will be.
Especially with those new endless rolls. Make whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I need them to do, though, now we've got the endless rolls of filament and the printers working and everything. Just need to work out how to get the electricity for free.
Mm.
Have you tried plugging it into your neighbors?
Good idea.
Just
Yeah.
punch a hole through the wall and just reach in there and unplug your printer in there. I can just
Just
see a
wait
hand
till-
coming through the wall, coming around, plugging a plug in.
You just wait till your meter goes faulty and don't tell them for 6 months.
Well, actually, in our old place where we've been complaining about the high usage of electricity.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that because the neighbours knew exactly where the plug sockets were, where the wiring was, they'd actually drilled and connected extra wires to the electricity in our old flat and was running it into their flat.
That's genius.
Now, that's why our power was so high. Unfortunately for them, 3 different people that lived there are all going to be facing legal action. Thanks to Scottish Power spotting it.
So 3 other neighbors besides your
See,
flat.
that's why. See, that's
also-
why
No.
you do a.
That
That's why
flat
you
was
do
let
it.
out on a year-by-year basis. The landlord would never let anyone stay over a year.
No,
Now
that's
I know
why
why.
you do a quick disconnect. That way, when they come in, you can just do. It
No,
wasn't
that
connected.
this is why you don't want to raise suspicion in the first place. So you don't tap in the power, all the power. You tap in just a couple things. You just want to lower your bill, not get rid of it.
Exactly. But they went. They got a bit cocky.
You get greedy, you get caught.
So are
Would
you
you let-
getting a refund for all the electric that they use?
We are.
David and Dave are right. on this
So how
one.
long do they suspect that they were tapping into it?
About 3-4 years.
Jesus Christ!
Yes. Oh, sorry.
Were they running a server?
You got to be talking at least $1,000 then.
Hopefully.
More than
It's
that
all the
for 4
filament I could
years.
buy.
No, not
That's a-
really.
How much a month do you think your bill was over?
It went when it sort of like went overnight from using maybe about £2 a day to using about £3.50 a day, and then suddenly
Yeah,
it went
don't
up
give me
from
day. Give me a monthly bill.
okay, from a month it went from £75 a month to £150 a month.
Okay,
It
so you're doing
doubled.
$50 times what? 48 months
Yep.
is how much?
I don't fucking know.
I can't think in my head. 50 times
Fucking hell, my
48.
head's fucking banging
Now I'll
still.
give you a rough idea.
Well,
960.
50 times 12,
It's 600.
600.
Okay.
Yeah,
Multiplied by 4, 2,400.
2,400.
Okay, so yeah, I figured it was a little bit more than $1,000 then.
Mm.
So then you're owed somewhere between, like, I would say 1,500 to 2,400, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it will be decided. It'll probably be decided by the courts.
Mm.
Right.
not
You
sure.
got
I don't know. I
see,
mean,
but what you need to do is pull your bills up pertaining from the point it started till now, and then
Yeah.
show the difference in the bill, and then add it up and give them a total and say, this is what when it started rising up by $50 a month.
Yeah,
And then
but after about a year and a half, when it went up so much, and I started complaining, then COVID struck. But one of the ladies at Scottish Power said, "Got an idea? We'll cancel your direct debit. Don't pay until we've sorted it." And then they never sorted it, and my bill just kept going up and up and up. So what they're doing is completely wiping the bill, and then if I'm owed any extra, they will.
yeah, but you need to figure all that out so you know that you're not getting scammed by the electric company,
But
saying
but
that
how-
they don't owe you anything, but they might.
Well, that's what I
you know
mean.
I'm
The
saying?
courts will work that out because
but How-
Scottish Power will give our old meter readings and then the new meter readings, and apparently they'll know exactly to the day when it happened because they said they'll see
how-
the spike.
how do you know if said people that tapped into your power to their unit are still there?
They're not.
They're
That's
not.
the point. But there's another slight issue. Do the new tenants or the new tenants after the first lot know
about
what happened?
Yeah.
Or were they unintentionally tapping into our electric?
They might not
Because they
even
would just
realize
use
it.
the sockets.
I'm
Was it
betting
the
not.
entire?
Yeah.
Was it the entire house or just a few sockets?
Apparently, there was a line of sockets and things like the TV, the lights, everything was plugged into them. The only things that wasn't were the kitchen equipment.
They had a bunch of extension cords running across the house.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Had a whole daisy chain of fucking of the little electrical, what is it,
Okay.
Yeah, there'd be
Surge
lots of
protectors.
cables linked together, like under Paul's desk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like 10 surge protectors all daisy chained together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna
No.
drop out and see what I can fix.
You're gonna
So-
go look for something for
I'm-
dinner?
Dinner, it's only 9 a.m. here, so
Oh, breakfast. Okay.
yeah,
So you're
I've
gonna
just,
go get yourself a big bowl of porridge?
yeah, I've already had that. I just
Oh.
had that before.
He's got to go and get his coffee.
Yeah, time to get that. Time to start the day.
You
and
do
get-
realise that when Dominic went into hospital, yeah, the 7-Eleven near him
Yeah,
actually nearly went out of business.
yeah, exactly.
We weren't selling
Now
any
let's
coffee.
keep it. Now
Yeah.
let's keep it to 7-Eleven open.
Well, they should make you an honorary employee, 7-Eleven.
Yeah, yeah. I'd love to get free coffee from them, but
Yeah,
yeah,
they're
okay.
gonna throw a party when he walks back through the door.
Don't they have
Yeah.
a rewards program there like they do here?
They do. They do.
Yeah. Where you-
When Dominic walks through the door of 7-Eleven, they yell, Dominic!
Yeah, like
Seven-
cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7-Eleven's got a rewards program. You get like so many coffees and you get one free.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah, Starbucks do that.
The seventh one is free.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Starbucks
everywhere.
and coffee
Even
do that.
McDonald's do it.
Coffees, it's about each visit you make to 7-Eleven. Like they reward you with the 7th visit, but you can only make 3 visits a day for it to count.
Uh,
So I think every 3rd day I get a free coffee. So
Oh.
I got that yesterday
Yeah,
because
but
I
you-
built enough before I went into hospital.
And that's when they put the red carpet out for him when he walked through the door. They went, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah, when I
whoa!
walked back
Red
in,
carpet,
yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
and you don't even have to use, like over here, you don't even have to use them up on your 7th visit. You can let your points rack up. And then you can go in there, if you have enough points, you can go in there and go shop and get a bunch of free shit.
Over here, you've got to take the reward after 14 days or it expires.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Sarah does that. She has one for Circle K
Yeah.
and 7-Eleven. She just lets them rack up till she gets a bunch of points. And
Yeah.
then we'll go in
Okay,
there and
well,
get free bunch of free
Okay.
stuff.
I'll say,
Yeah.
All right, Dominic, thanks for
That's
being
all
here.
right,
We'll
Dominic.
see we'll see you again tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Paul was just
Later.
about to end it. Oh, used to Dominic calling it.
yeah, I'm not
David-
calling you. You can go on.
David, it's a good job they weren't running a marijuana farm.
Yeah, no. But then again, I think that would have been obvious.
Kind
Okay,
of.
I'm back. I
The
think I
thing
peed a
is,
little.
though, it's fucking clever what they did.
Mr. Tim.
Uh-huh.
I think I peed a little.
Oh,
Andrew, you crack me up, brother.
so you're sitting in the seat of the ute and you're a little squishy?
Yeah, look, Andrew fucking cracked me up, man. I think he made me
It's
pee a
him.
little bit.
You know when
Thanks-
you're in the
thanks
ute
for-
and you pee into a bottle, do you turn it into wine?
I piss outside, bro. I piss outside next to a tree. Next to the tree. Nah, thanks for that, Andrew, man. That fucking cheered up my Friday.
Yeah.
That's
No
fun.
problem.
Lord. God, I swear I peed a little. Oh my god.
Fell off the seat in his car and there was 17 accidents on the site.
Yeah, right. Oh my god.
Say, Tim, do you have a lot of issues with other drivers and your truckers or no?
Always on sites. Yeah. Always.
I think that's universal no matter what country you're in.
That could be right, Andrew. Good thought. Good thinking. Number 9.
Well, Kate's just been past a traffic accident where a Volvo SUV had
Huh?
run into a taxi and another car at a crossroads.
It was a bit silly, wasn't it?
Oh,
Yes, and this SUV was like 3 foot shorter than it should have been, but the blue lights were still going on it.
So one of them T-boned the other two?
Yeah, it was a police car.
Oh. Somebody's getting a ticket if you hit the police car.
No, the police car went into the others.
Ooh.
Oh,
ooh.
wow.
It was probably
Oh,
going through a red light and the other ones weren't stopped.
I don't know. I think
Oh,
they're in Manchester, so maybe the police car had right away and the others came through.
I saw a police car. He was trying to catch
The entrance to
somebody.
B&Q
He
car
lost
park.
control, was hit by somebody coming this way, and crashed into a fire hydrant. And so his car is now getting a fresh undercarriage wash.
Yeah,
Can't do that here.
Yeah.
Can't do that here. All
By
our
the way,
fire,
does anybody like
all our fire
Young Sheldon?
hydrants are underground.
Young
Or-
Sheldon?
Young Sheldon.
No, not my favorite TV show.
I haven't watched this season.
Justin?
His dad's
Right.
died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah,
not
I know he
what-
died.
That's not what I'm going to share. Somebody has taken all the clips of Georgie and Mandy
hmm
and put them together to make a movie, and it's on YouTube.
You know, there's they're coming out with a series for them.
Yeah. Well, I saw the
George, his
link.
brother and sister.
No.
No.
His brother and
No?
his the girl he knocked up, the weather girl.
Oh.
He was 17, she was 29.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
yeah, baby.
That sounds like a goal for any young 17-year-old, huh?
Hells yeah.
But
In that statutory rape over there, then.
He
No.
lied to her.
No, it's called at 17 how you really win the lottery.
Uh-huh.
What?
Yeah, but the 29-year-old wasn't allowed to go with a 17-year-old.
That's called a dream come true. You know?
Now, 16, I think you're emancipated.
After 16.
yeah, although the age of consent is 18, I think it becomes
16.
below 16 is statutory rape.
Yes.
Mm.
Over 16, if she said yeah, and she didn't say no, it's legal. That's what they say. But that's fucking sick. Sorry.
And just for the record, that goes for he as well.
Well, the age of consent is 16 here.
So is it? I think in Spain, I think is 12. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with them people?
In India, I think it's 11.
Oh
There's
my
the
god.
there's the crazy video I just talked about in the chat.
You
From
make me
Instagram.
throw
I think
up.
there's some serious issues. But anyway, I posted the link to that
There's a
Georgie and Mandy movie. It's quite good.
11-year-old's consent.
That's sick.
Only in India.
In India,
No,
yeah.
they can't. Let's be honest here.
It's
Mm.
disgusting.
There's something
Right.
wrong with the world.
Like they
Yes.
say, if they're old enough to bleed, they're old enough to breed.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
for
that
fuck's
saying is
sake.
wrong.
Right.
Right.
That
And
fucking kills me.
anyone that uses that as justification needs to stop the planet and get the fuck off.
Swear to
agree.
God, somebody touched my daughter at 11. He's dead.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but the point is, over in India, it's the parents that are giving away the 11-year-old daughters to older Indian men
Yeah.
for the dowry.
So that's trafficking. Nice.
Basically.
It's familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking disgusting.
Familiar.
Unfortunately, every other country has different ethics.
And a lot of countries have a problem with human trafficking.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
Well,
of families, David, how are you getting along without all the kids being there on the weekend?
Well, they get away with it because they don't call it trafficking; they call it arranged marriages.
Yeah.
David,
And while it's also illegal, the police turn a blind eye.
David, how's it going without having the kids there every weekend?
Fucking awesome.
He did it sensibly. He sent Laura to them instead of them coming to him.
Yeah. Laura's actually come home. She's so tired. She's gone to bed. I've had no nagging, no complaining, no nothing. She's gone straight to bed. Right. And then tomorrow she gets up and goes to stay at mom's for the weekend.
Wait, Laura's sick and she's going to stay with her mom.
No,
Yeah.
Laura's
No,
mum's sick.
Laura's tired.
Laura's tired.
Because I thought
Laura's
Laura
mum's
said
sick
she had
and
a
Laura's
Laura-
sister's sick.
Yes, Laura does have a chest infection, but it won't affect her mum because her mum's so fucked up on antibiotics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what that's from. She hasn't been around much for you to give her a chest massage.
She's probably picked it up in the hospital
Ah,
because the ward they were on was the infectious ward.
You wear a mask.
We don't wear masks anymore.
Uh,
That's back
do
to
if you
robbing
would.
banks.
You do if you're going into an infection unit.
in certain
No, because
situations,
everybody on the infection unit, everybody had to go in their own little wards. They weren't like mixed wards or anything. They were all in their own individual rooms.
Uh-huh.
But like I said, you just don't know.
Were those doors sealed?
Yes.
yes, Jim.
It was quite funny. You go out into the corridor and you'd hear all the nurses shouting and bawling at each other. Shut that door, you couldn't hear fucking nothing. like-
I can see
It's
that.
like what? It was just shutting that door was like going into a different room, different world. It was like, where the fuck did everybody go?
If you hear swearing, then you might be in the right place.
Oh, there's always swearing around you.
I agree with that. There is always swearing around David.
And there's always swearing while
But
driving a car.
yeah, no. In my defense, I am going to get help for my swearing. Yeah, they've tried to tell me stop listening to Paul when he threatens to have the kids for the weekend. Right. Every time Paul mentions that, I have to ignore Paul.
I didn't mean you swearing. I meant everybody swearing at you.
Oh yeah, that happens all the time.
well, out of all the kids, David, which one's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite.
The one that
Really?
isn't there.
Yeah, all of them when they're not here.
I don't
David,
believe that because I know you spent a
Paul-
lot of time with them.
Well,
Dave-
talking about kids,
Dave-
yesterday
David-
after I left Laura asked me to walk with her through the market, and I made him. And I was like, "Do you really want to? All right then." Came out the other end of the market, straight into the back of a queue of kids that had been on a school trip, walking back to the school. It was like,
Oh, you're lucky.
how
Dave.
how the hell do I get past these? Right? They're like all over the fucking
there.
place on the pavement.
With the little
Eventually,
yellow vests on.
yeah, but the best bit was eventually I got past them. Just at the point for the teacher at the front to say, "Excuse me, sir, could you help stop the traffic so all these children could get across the road?"
So he
Oh,
went up the
that's
back again.
Oh,
What's best about that, David, is you get to decide who lives or who dies in traffic.
Yeah.
No, the problem was, it was like, okay, stop the traffic. And everyone and kids wants to go, high five, high five, high five. It was like, just move along. Come on. And then came
Yeah,
in
you
the
go.
next problem.
And
You
why
know
not
the
give them
hell's
high
the
fives?
road? I'm
Why
now
not
at the
enjoy
back
it?
of the fucking queue again.
Why not enjoy it?
Yeah.
Wait.
Enjoy it.
Why did you just
Life is too short to be upset. I mean,
ask the teacher if he's got a
Okay.
spare yellow vest and join the crocodile?
No. Right.
Illegal
Why
people
enjoy
in
it?
there, cool cat.
I
Illegal
am
people.
47. I am not 67. I'm not a lollipop man. I do not want to be crossing people across the road.
Hey.
Hmm.
Yes,
You
Tim?
could have said, I'm not a cop.
No,
no, what-
they
what
call
you-
lollipop
We have
men over there.
lollipop men and ladies over here.
Hey,
They
Tim, you need to send him one of those signs. You can hold it up.
I'm
That's
going
it. They have a big sign with a round top that looks like a lollipop, which says "Stop Children Crossing." And I think
Yeah.
it's an excellent idea, stopping children crossing.
You mean a stop sign in their hand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're different though, Mark. They're different, Mark. They both sides says stop. They're different.
Yeah, both sides say stop. Yeah. Because they're not allowed to put it up until they get to the middle of the road.
yeah, but
That's
the
what
one
also
thing I
puzzles
see.
me
They have
around
a
One
here.
thing I-
I
Bright
don't know if it's
yellow
like where you
luminous
are, Mark.
jacket. What?
But round here, they seem to put these lollipop people on zebra crossings or pelican crossings. The kids already know they should be stopping, looking, and walking. Yeah,
You guys have a problem with zebras crossing the road over there, or what?
yeah.
Yeah, we do.
The zebras.
And the
zebras-
pelicans.
Yeah, the pelicans are a freaking nightmare because they flash at you. And some of them have got countdowns. You start crossing, it goes, you've got 12 seconds to get across this road. Shit, run!
Let's not forget the kangaroos.
No, we don't have a
The
kangaroo
one thing-
crossing.
No, we don't
The
have
one
kangaroos
thing I-
crossing.
The one thing I see different over in Australia that I think is better in America, over there, I know it. We drive on the left side road, and that's the reason why they don't do this. But over in America, when you see a bus and they're stopping to drop off kids, you got to stop 200 feet, I think, back either side. All cars got to stop. Over here, they don't do that. They got bus stops,
Right.
and it doesn't matter. Yeah. Totally different.
Michael?
But I think
We got bus stops, but they're not always laybys. Sometimes the bus stops in the middle of the road.
Yep. And
But
Michael?
you're
And the
allowed
cars
to
keep
overtake
coming
it. You're allowed to
Mike-
overtake it. But
Right.
there is
Yeah.
a sign on the back of the bus which says the highway code says give way to the bus. So the drivers take that as a meaning that they can just pull out in front of anything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
now they have high speed cameras on the side of the buses here. So if
Yeah,
you
they got
speed by
cameras
the
everywhere.
bus, it will get your
Mhm.
license plate number now.
Right. Let me just answer Cool Cat in the chat. Cool Cat, they may want to ban Northerners in the general election. That's fine. I don't give a shit because I'm an honorary Southerner.
And I couldn't give a
Hi,
shit
Andrew.
because I'm a northerner.
Cool Cat says David's going to shout at me now.
No, I'm just saying. I'm an honorary Southerner.
We northerners have hard skins. We don't care.
How are you guys going to call each other Northern and Southerners when your country's the size of my backyard?
Right.
'Cause I'm from North
I'll tell you how it works. There is a
I'm from-
motorway service station called
Yeah.
Watford Gap.
Near Birmingham.
Anyone north of that is a Northerner.
Northerner.
Anyone south of that is a Southern twat.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cool Cat, you're south of that.
I'm from the northwest of England. David is from the northwest of England, but lives in the southeast of England.
Yeah.
damn, that sounds
And
racist.
we can't confirm because we can't understand him, but Wai Man Joe may live in the northeast of England.
The northeast of England. And Michael
I
is
can't
in
understand a
the
damn
south-
word he says.
And Michael is in the southwest of England.
Yeah, we don't talk about that, Mark. It's not his
Mm.
fault. He just likes his Ambrosia.
Yeah, I still think Jethro is brilliant.
Yeah. And he drives his combine harvester.
Oh, that's Somerset. Where his Oida comes from.
Oi.
I think
Yeah.
that lost him.
Yeah. It is quite funny when you get north v south at football.
Mm.
You southern bastard. Dirty northern bastard. You're just a dirty northern bastard. We're not dirty. We just go in hard.
What?
We take a shower when we need one.
Exactly.
The fuck? The fuck?
Not going in hard
Anyway.
in that way, but yeah. Mm.
Calm down, Mark. Calm down, Mark. Calm down.
Oh,
Don't have a heart
God.
attack. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can't understand a word that Joe says. We man or whatever.
Why I
I
man?
can't understand. Yeah, I can't understand a word.
Why I
Yeah,
man,
if I was
Joe?
at a footy, if I was at a footy match over there, I'll be like, "What?" And y'all be yelling at me. I'll be like, "What?" Nah, couldn't understand. Damn,
Right. Cool Cat, I don't get why she's called a monkey hanger from Darlington. I thought that was Hartlepool.
Okay.
Could be wrong, but I'm sure it's Hartlepool. Oh, actually, no, it was Darlington, weren't it?
They're not far away from each other.
No, I know what he's on about now. This is a true story. Back in the day, some people rowing boats across the sea. See, it used to happen back in the day, right? And because the people of Darlington had never seen people come from the sea, they thought they were immigrants and decided that they were illegal and hanged them. But it turned out it was a boat full of monkeys and they just hung a load of monkeys. I think that's how the story goes.
I didn't get a boatload of monkeys.
No, Cool Cat, you're a silly sausage.
I've not heard that story before.
Yeah, you have to Google it. And the Darlington monkeys, I think it's called. Let me Google it.
Could it?
I might have got it slightly wrong.
We got monkeys over here in Florida too.
Because ain't Darlington still in Yorkshire? North of York.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the dumbass said, let's put some monkeys on this island, and we didn't realize these monkeys like to swim.
And
Dumbasses.
no,
I want to get a little monkey.
That's what they
was
did.
actually right. It's not Darlington, it is Hartlepool.
That's what they did over here, Tim. They put a bunch of monkeys on an animal preserve that was surrounded by water and didn't realize the monkeys know how to swim, and they love to swim. So what did they do? They swam to the mainland.
Yeah,
They didn't know that the monkeys were smarter than them.
In Blackpool Zoo. Yeah, your favourite place, Paul? Blackpool. In Blackpool Zoo, the gorilla compound is an island in the middle of a lake.
Yeah, but in Blackpool Zoo, there's more gorillas on the outside of the zoo than there is on the inside.
Yeah, but how do you not see? How do you see the gorillas? Do they take like boats by it or something?
No.
Well, how far out in the water is it? Where you? I mean, are you
You
not
give them
able
a high
to?
five.
Maybe 50 yards away.
Oh, okay. So you get somewhat of a view of them then. Okay.
Yeah.
It's definitely Hartlepool. Cool Cat. I googled it. It's Hartlepool, but there is a bit of rivalry between Darlington and Hartlepool over it. It's definitely
See,
Hartlepool.
a lot of
They
the
hung a
zoos over
monkey.
here.
And they
a lot of the
also
zoos-
voted one as the mayor of Hartlepool, which was
A lot of the zoos over here put viewing things around the enclosures where you can walk in and it's just big panes of glass.
Oh yeah,
And you
get
can
over
look
it.
at them. And there was that one famous video on YouTube where the gorilla jumped at the glass and he smacked it, he cracked it. But they said that shit is so strong. They said that even though he cracked it, it was just one layer on the outside.
Yeah, but we've got safari parks over here. You can drive your car through a herd of freaking lions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got those.
We had one in Gentry, Arkansas, which had monkeys.
Yeah,
So you pull your car up,
you can have
and
your
monkeys would
aerials and
swarm all
windscreen
over your
wipers
car.
Stolen by monkeys.
And it's like I never understood. We did it once, and I never understood why you want to do that and have monkeys just scratch up your paint and
Break
Michael,
off the
Michael
wind
Wilson
mirrors,
from
hit your
secretly a
windscreen
Hartlepool fan.
wipers, snap your aerial.
We went to Great Adventure Safari World. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, we had a drive-through 212. It's called Tiger King.
Don't do it in a convertible.
Yeah, we still have a couple drive-throughs around here.
Yeah.
Drive-through animal safari type things in this area, but
Not the kind of place you would visit with the dune buggy.
no. I'd give me a load of monkeys and head for the road. I'd make sure to take a 6-pack to get them enhanced.
Mhm.
How do they keep the monkeys enclosed in there? Do they have like
I have no idea.
And here's one for you, Mark.
Fences. Fences.
Yeah, but-
They
Electrified.
stay there because they
This
know
was
they're
a
gonna
cool
get
place to
fed
go
by
to.
Everybody that drives through.
Yeah. Now, Mark, none of them on
Yeah.
the panel will get this, but when you're driving your double decker through a safari park, you should always make sure the security door at the back is locked.
The old double deckers were the best with the open back door.
Yeah. Do you know what film that's from?
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones.
Probably either on the buses.
There you go, you got it. Blakey on the buses when the lion gets in, and they all run upstairs, and the lion comes up. they climb out the window, and there's more lions outside.
Must be an English thing.
Yeah.
If you've never seen On the Buses,
No.
you won't
Nope,
understand.
never heard of it?
It's
Funny.
It wasn't a memorable movie.
it's not it's not. It
It's
was
a
actually a
TV
film, but it was
series.
actually a series first, and they made it into a film.
Reg Varney plays
Yeah.
the bus driver, and his best mate is the guard, and they're a pair of lazy womanizers.
Yeah, and they go out on the routes and get up to all sorts of stuff. But yeah,
Never heard of
Blake is
any
quite
of them.
funny.
And
Never
if you've
heard
ever, have you watched Last of the Summer Wine, Don?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
All right, because Blakey is in that as well.
Yeah,
He's Smiler.
But I've heard it referenced. I don't know what it is.
yeah. Last of Summer Wines is like
Watch
loads
it.
of retired elderly
You will
people
love it.
in
I
Yorkshire.
promise you. Watch it.
It's elderly people in Yorkshire getting up to stupid things in the hills.
Yeah.
And then poor police officers. No, we'll be all right here in this little hidey hole here. Nothing ever happens here. And they come riding over the top of them on a bike.
Well, today they went chasing after a motorbike that went past them, and then gave up and got out the car and sat on the bonnet, and then saw over the wall that the bike was coming back again. So they said, like, a brilliant strategy, wasn't it, to stop here and ambush them on the way back?
Yeah.
And it turned out it was the woman that runs the junk shop riding the motorbike to try it out before she sold it. So she tried to sell it to the policeman.
Oh, Ant Wainwright. Everybody that
Andy
goes to the
Wainwright,
shop has to
that's
buy
it.
something.
Yeah, and Smiler works for Anti Wainwright.
Yeah. I don't need a diving suit. We live in the hills.
Yeah.
And then they come out with it.
Honest, it is really worth watching.
It was sad when Compo died.
It was. And what's her name? Nora Batty,
Yeah.
who's from Denton, just down the road from me.
Yeah. A lot of them have passed away now, though.
I don't think Cleggy has.
Yeah, he has.
Has he?
Yeah, he did the voice of Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, no, he did.
Yeah, he passed away a couple of years back. They're using AI now to do Wallace and Gromit things, but they're only. This is stupid. They have run out of plasticine to make Wallace and Gromit films, so they can only make one more. Or it's not
Right.
plastic; it's the clay.
Yeah,
It has to be
it's
a certain
plastic. It's a
type of clay.
plasticine. It's plasticine clay. I thought they made it themselves.
No, where they get it from, the company's gone bust.
Oh, okay.
So-
The master clay, because they would buy it in bulk and then they would mix the colors and stuff. I was like,
Yeah.
they made it themselves.
Yeah, but now they can't get that clay, so Yeah. But there's other companies that sell clay, but apparently it's not the same, so
Plasticine.
it won't work.
Yeah, but there's no reason if they wanted to make more, they could figure out a way to do it.
Well, they've got AI now. They can do it that way.
Just take apart some of the old ones.
Yeah. Apparently they can't. Once it's been used, they can't use it or something because it dries out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Last of the Summer Wine is where the old British comedians that don't die go on to other things. There have been that many old British comedians in that show, it's untrue.
Yeah. But I'll let you into a little see. Well, let me see if you guys know.
Including Norman Wisdom.
Yeah.
Bobby Ball.
There is something about every Wallace and Gromit and every Nick Park movie.
Uh-huh.
Now, his Hardeman business is based in Bristol. But there is something else in every one of his movies that's mentioned. Anyone want to guess?
Cheese.
Close, but no. Preston North End.
Uh-huh.
If you look on every newspaper, there's always something about Preston, or one of the animals is called Preston, or something.
Hey, Justin, are you going to play Fortnite with Jason?
I might here in a little bit.
He should be online soon.
He's already playing. I saw him in the lobby playing.
Is he live though?
I have no idea. I didn't check. I just saw that he was in the lobby. Daryl's in the lobby too playing.
Is that the only game you guys play now, Fortnite?
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, I used to only play Fortnite every once in a while, but now that I got more people to play with, I've been playing it more.
Used to be once a fortnight.
I'm sorry, but if you want to play with people, that's your own choice. You don't have to bring it on the panel.
Well, shut up.
Fun game. And the money I spend on it, I'm not going to stop playing it.
All right, I'll be back in a few minutes.
He's going to play Fortnite.
Later, man.
Catch you in a bit.
Later, man.
You know he's gone to the lobby to join them lot.
He's gone to the Discord server to chat to him.
Yeah.
Why don't you get to play it, David? Download it.
I don't know. I can't be getting into them. Took me all my time to get back into driving Euro trucks.
It's fun, man. If I can get a hang of it, you can.
Yeah, that stupid thing's done my head in. You've done a mega update and it's changed everything. It's like evil gits.
Probably telling you that you got to play Fortnite.
What's that? Oh, Among Us. That's what they seem to play on Sunday on Laura's stream now.
Mm.
The what?
Among Us.
Yeah. I don't play that anymore. I played it for like a full year straight.
I forgot I even had this.
Ooh.
It's a night vision scope.
Oh, cool. Can I get that? Okay.
Oh my God.
And it's got the adjustable lens. You push the button. I don't know if you guys can see it. See the night vision green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Road stuck in the neighborhood, I guess. I don't know.
I can use that to look at the beach at night.
Don't know. You might not want to look down at the beach with some of the people that are down there.
and see all the aliens.
You see a lot of heads bobbing. I mean, yeah, never mind. They must have passed a law about that you can't do bonfires on the beach anymore at night. We used to have shitloads of them when I first came over.
And if you're caught having sex on the beach in Spain, you get run off at machine gun point by the police.
Over here, they just clap at you. Yeah, good job, guy. Good job.
No, over here they record you until you finish, and then they arrest you.
Nah, they're just like, hey, do a good job. Finish this time. All right.
Unless it's
Women
you,
are-
Tim. If they
Ew.
caught you on the, if they catch you on the beach having sex, you're like, leave the dog alone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Step away from the dead whale
Oh my
and
god.
leave the dog
Shit,
alone.
Have you seen me? I ain't not that big.
In
buddy.
Wales, it would be sheep.
Oh, Lord.
Do what you want to with the little girl. Just leave the dog
Yeah.
Step
alone.
away from the sheep.
Oh, you sick pup.
Yeah.
You sick-
How do the Welsh
Oh, yeah.
find sheep in the long grass?
Don, you're a sick pup. man.
God, I
What?
hate to think.
How do the Welsh
don't
find
know.
sheep in the long grass?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Irresistible.
Stand up its ass.
Oh God.
Oh, man.
That's what Wellingtons were invented for. You stick the sheep's back legs down inside the wellies.
Okay. Y'all some strange individuals. Telling you.
No, the Welsh are. They invented them.
Oh, they said the same thing about Kiwis over here. Or like a woman with
Yeah,
the
but-
name Barbara. They go, Barbara.
Well, yeah, that's it for sheep.
Barbarian.
Half of the Barbaras are barbarians. Anyway. Sorry about the girls that are called Barbara.
Or Barbarella.
I married a Kiwi, so there you go.
You married a who?
A New Zealander.
New
Oh,
Zealander. Well, actually, I'm alright.
Yeah. Paul Coolcat wants you to show him some night vision stuff.
so did
Looks like
she,
you would
do
did
that.
she show you off to all her friends or what?
Yeah, I met all of her friends, all of her family, everything.
An actual Maori.
Yeah,
So what did they think of you?
we were pretty cool, man. Drank together. They can cook, barbecue and hungies and good
Yeah.
singers.
Before Tim went round though, they were teetotal. They met Tim and he was like, "Fuck it, let's have a drink."
Oh no, you
Oh,
should
man.
see some of the
I'm only
alcohol
joking,
the
Tim.
Maoris make.
Oh, they can drink. I'll give them that. They can
You
drink.
should see some of the different alcohols they make out of various things. It's like the Seychelles. They make them out of sugar cane and all sorts of crap.
Yeah, they brought some over. They brought some over. I think it was after our wedding. Yeah.
What do they call it? Do they call it baka?
I can't remember. That was fucking 20 years ago. 21 years. No, I had good times.
That was wife number which one?
I only had 2 wives. It's the second one.
Yeah, but what were the cold numbers?
We're not
Sorry, the
we're not
batch
divorced
numbers.
yet. We're not divorced, but separated. So actually, it is a divorce to me. Well, nothing to fucking do with her, but she's still using my last name. Yeah,
Wow.
Well, even if she gets divorced, she's still allowed to use your last name.
And when they get divorced, she'll own his ass.
Why? What's she gonna do? Take half of nothing?
Oh, Tim squirreled away. He squirrels away money. What do you?
Yeah, but if Tim's wise, he'll have squirreled it away enough
Nah,
Uh,
that's
it's
the
what-
reason why. That's the reason why after we got separated, she wouldn't sign the divorce papers. I tried twice. She thought I was going to take half the house, but I'm not that kind of guy. And I told her that. I said I wouldn't take money from the children.
Yeah, it works both
Well-
ways there.
Yeah, but the
She
the
gets
thing
half
is,
of what
can't you get it
got,
annulled
get
now
half
because
of
you've
what
not been
she's
together
got.
for so long?
No, we were together for a year and a half after marriage. Annulment, you can get it within 6 months.
No, after so
No,
long,
no.
you've been
After you've
over.
been
I think
separated
over
for
here, if
so
you've not
long,
been
It's
together
called
for so long,
estrangement.
you can have it.
you can get
Um,
divorced
No.
without needing a signature from
Yeah.
the other one.
No,
It's after
no.
it's after
I've been to legal advice. I've been to lawyers. No, you're
after
wrong on that
5
one over
years.
here.
isn't it?
But she
Nope,
doesn't have to
not
sign off on the divorce.
Yes, she does.
You
She's got
do.
to sign the divorce
No.
papers.
Not after
Yeah, I
5
remember-
years. They
I
don't.
needed her signature.
Not if
to
you
get
not
the
if you
divorce.
take it to court and you lay it all out for the judge and the judge will grant you a divorce.
I don't have that type of money, Paul. It's expensive over here.
You gotta remember, laws are different over there too.
Way
No,
different.
well-
way different.
If you were on benefits, it would be free.
I paid over $200 for the papers to be drawn up twice, and she would not sign them. And I put them right in front of her. I said,
I don't know
"Just
why
let's
you would
end
want
this."
to. I don't know why you'd want to stay married to somebody if you didn't want to be with them. Like, that doesn't
Exactly.
make any. That's stupid.
Exactly.
Because he works a dangerous job. He could get hit by a car and she could collect the insurance.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's in
Just-
line for anything that's left over
Uh,
after
ch-
his
ch-
demise.
Tim's got me set as his beneficiary.
Yeah, he could
Actually,
do
I
that.
got-
He could set somebody different as his beneficiary and for his pension and
That's why-
everything
Actually, I
else.
got-
It doesn't have to be his
Actually-
wife.
Actually, my children are.
That's why me and Matt have a whole thing going. Matt goes by and throws frozen burritos at Tim while he's working.
back.
Try to get him to run into traffic.
Mm.
How's that working for you?
There was a couple times he ran like a skittish cat, but you know, the cars missed him, so.
Yeah, it's amazing. Most of the times a cat goes underneath the car, it comes back out the other side. The rest of the times it gets flattened.
We get the squirrels that make it all the way across the street. They're safe and then panic and turn back and go right back underneath the car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I've seen that plenty of times.
It's like, you were safe, you idiot.
These birds
Okay.
over here, man. I just had a big ass crow try to take the remote off of a guardrail.
Hi, Jim. And Bill.
Sup, Jim? How's that rash coming? You get that medication sorted?
How's that rash coming? Ha!
Bill. Oh, Atlantic Vectors. Yeah, there he is. What's up, Bill?
Sup, Bill? Bill, what's up? Nice burp. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yep, sounded good.
Mm-hmm.
So was Jason live, Justin?
I don't know.
So Justin, you going over and
I just-
and
I
play
went and took a
games or what?
I went and took a shower real quick.
Yeah,
Now
I
the
can smell
headache's
you
gone.
over
I
here.
took a nice
Because I
hot
think
shower.
I think we're
Oh,
about
good.
done here. We're down to 8 people watching. We've been on for 2 hours. Donald says, "Shut her down," right, Donald?
Yep.
Donald's.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing my wife is home. I need to go up and say hi ho to my wife.
Okay. Hey,
I
Donald,
just
thanks for
uploaded
coming
a
in.
new video.
David.
Probably.
If anybody
And,
wants to check out my
hey,
video, I just uploaded a new one
Ronnie?
about eating poison.
Yep.
Everybody's arriving
Oh,
just as he shuts it down.
Okay, Mark.
I'll
You
check
take
that out,
care.
yeah.
We'll see
Later.
you. We'll see everybody again in the morning.
Cheers.